Tonight on CBS 19, 10 at 10, a cat's love for electronics gets him in trouble with the law.
Find out how he managed to dial 911 and why that call has now changed his life for the better. Tonight on 10 at 10.
Now on to this morning's top stories.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. For the CBS 19 This Morning update, I'm Dana Huey.
And I'm Clint Yates. Quitman police are investigating the deaths of two small children at an apartment complex.
Homicide is not being ruled out. A 911 call was made from the Dogwood Villa apartments in the 600 block of East Lane Street about 11:45 yesterday morning.
A neighbor told dispatch that two girls were not breathing. The police chief says they are 2 and 3 years old.
They're awesome. Joys. They're little children. What else can you say? Little angels. They didn't deserve to die like this. No matter what happened, they didn't deserve it at all.
Police tell us no one has been arrested at this time. The Quitman police chief says the department should know more later this morning.
The former owner of an East Texas hospital is facing more than 70 years in prison this morning. He was convicted of healthcare fraud violations in federal court. Dr. Tariq Mahmoud owned the Cosby Germany Hospital in Grand Saline, as well as several other hospitals around the state. He was found guilty of 15 counts of carrying out a scheme to defraud Medicare and Medicaid through false and fraudulent claims. A sentencing date for Dr. Mahmoud has not been set.
Looking ahead, a blood drive is being held today in honor of Lindale firefighter Joe Yakeley. Yakeley, a 14-year veteran firefighter, was badly injured 6 months ago when a burning roof collapsed on top of him. He suffered burns to his face and arm and has spent months undergoing surgeries at a Dallas hospital. The blood drive is from 2 until 5 today at Davis Medical Group. There will be a Carter Blood Care bus. You'll see it there in the parking lot.
Well, we're just hours away from the weekend now, and you're going to need lots of sunscreen and water as you head into the weekend.
Yeah, it's going to be warm, but there's some hope for next week. Scott Fosse has more on the weekend and next week. Scott?
Clint, Dana, your Friday forecast as we get ready to sail into your weekend. Temperatures climb to near 90 by lunchtime today. Ample sunshine, a southeasterly wind this morning, shifting out of a more southerly direction this afternoon, and that'll help punch our highs up into the mid-90s today, back down to around 93 between 5 and 6 o'clock this evening. What's going on across the Lone Star State as we walk you through the day and head into the weekend? This computer model causing some isolated showers and thunderstorms to spring up during the heat of the afternoon across deep East Texas. Toledo Bend, possibly back towards Sam Rayburn, but the rest of us, mostly sunny skies. Ridge of high pressure firmly anchored over the Texas-Oklahoma panhandle. It will continue to sit there this weekend. Finally, as we call it, retrograde or move back to the west as we head into the first part of next week. That's going to allow a first of a series of a couple of cold fronts to approach the Red River Valley on Monday. Another one by middle part of next week. Some changes in store for you after this weekend. This weekend, sunny, hot, and dry, highs upper 90s. Check out next week, upper 80s by next Wednesday.
All right, for the very latest all day long, go to cbs19.tv or tylerpaper.com.
Tune in later today for CBS 19 News at 5, 6, and 10 at 10. Have a good one.